Picture this. The year is 1804 and two men, Meriwether Lewis and William Clark, are about to embark on a journey into the unknown. These two men, hailing from different walks of life, were united by a common cause. Meriwether Lewis, a skilled soldier and private secretary to President Thomas Jefferson, and William Clark, a seasoned frontiersman and a trusted friend of Lewis. Their mission was not for the faint of heart. Commissioned by President Jefferson himself, they were tasked with an objective that was as daunting as it was thrilling. They were to venture into the uncharted American West, through territories newly acquired in the Louisiana Purchase, and all the way to the Pacific Ocean. Their journey would take them across vast untamed landscapes, through towering mountains, dense forests and sweeping plains. But this was not just a voyage of exploration. Jefferson had a broader vision. He saw an opportunity to expand America's influence and establish trade with Native American tribes. This was a diplomatic mission as much as it was an adventurous expedition. Jefferson's instructions to Lewis were clear: observe, document, and most importantly, establish peaceful relations with the native peoples they encountered. The preparation for the journey was meticulous, involving extensive training in map-making, celestial navigation, botany, and medicine. A diverse team was assembled, known as the Corps of Discovery, comprising soldiers, interpreters, and even Lewis's trusty Newfoundland dog, Seaman. Lewis and Clark knew they were taking on a great responsibility. They were to chart a course into the unknown, opening pathways for future generations. The stakes were high, the challenges formidable, but their resolve was unshakable. As Lewis and Clark set out on their daring adventure, they were stepping into a world of uncertainty and danger, but also one of discovery and opportunity. Their journey would test their courage, their endurance, and their spirit of adventure. But they were ready. The adventure was about to begin. Navigating unknown lands, Lewis and Clark led their team through the vast wilderness, braving the elements and overcoming numerous challenges. The expedition, commissioned by President Thomas Jefferson, was a daring adventure into the uncharted American West. The journey was arduous to say the least. They trekked through dense forests, crossed towering mountain ranges and navigated mighty rivers. The weather was unpredictable, with scorching summer heat giving way to bone-chilling winter cold. Food scarcity was a constant concern. They relied heavily on hunting and fishing, with meals often consisting of game, roots, and berries. The terrain was unforgiving, but it was not the only challenge. The interaction with Native American tribes was a significant part of their journey. These encounters were often tense, as language barriers and cultural differences created misunderstandings. However, they also led to moments of cooperation and camaraderie, with tribes providing invaluable assistance in the form of knowledge, supplies, and guidance. A key figure in these interactions was Sacagawea, a Shoshone woman who served as an interpreter and guide. She played an essential role in establishing peaceful relations with the tribes, her presence signaling that the expedition was not a war party. Sacagawea's contributions extended beyond diplomacy. She helped identify edible plants, and her knowledge of the terrain proved invaluable. Despite the hardships, the expedition was marked by a spirit of discovery and wonder. They documented new species of flora and fauna, marveled at the grandeur of the landscapes, and gained a deep appreciation of the diverse cultures of the Native American tribes. The journey was not just about reaching the Pacific Ocean. It was about pushing the boundaries of known territory, about understanding the vastness and richness of the nation they were building. It was about exploration, adventure, and the insatiable human curiosity to know the unknown. Despite the hardships, the expedition was far from a grim undertaking. It was a journey of discovery, filled with awe-inspiring landscapes and fascinating encounters. The Lewis and Clark expedition was more than a journey, it was a grand exercise in documentation. The expedition was, in many ways, a scientific and geographic revelation. The American West was a kaleidoscope of unknown landscapes, waiting to be discovered and understood. Lewis and Clark, armed with their quills, journals, and an insatiable curiosity, captured these mysteries with great precision. Imagine the uncharted territories untouched by modernity, brimming with a rich tapestry of flora and fauna. The explorers documented over 170 new plant species and over 100 animal species. The prairies were a canvas of wildflowers, while the mountains boasted a variety of conifers. They encountered creatures as majestic as the grizzly bear and as elusive as the pronghorn. Their discoveries extended beyond nature. They meticulously charted the rivers, the mountains, the valleys, and the plains. Every bend of the Missouri River, every peak of the Rocky Mountains, every stretch of the Columbia Plateau was carefully mapped. Their documentation was so detailed that it served as a guide for subsequent explorers and settlers. But their records were more than just a catalog of species or a road map. They were narratives, painting a vivid picture of the American West. They spoke of the splendor of the Great Falls, the harshness of the Bitterroot Mountains, the tranquility of the Mandan villages. They captured the essence of the landscapes, the spirit of the creatures, and the rhythm of life in the West. Each journal entry, each sketch, each map, was a piece of a larger puzzle. They were fragments of a story waiting to be pieced together, waiting to be told. Until they did. Their records sparked a curiosity, a fascination, a longing to explore the vast expanses of the West. Through their detailed records, Lewis and Clark painted a vivid picture of the American West, one that would spark curiosity and ambition in the hearts of many. After 2 long years, Lewis and Clark returned as heroes, but the end of their journey was just the beginning of a new chapter in American history. Their return marked the completion of an expedition that had taken them across the vast expanse of the American West. They had traversed rugged mountains, teeming rivers, and vast plains, documenting the rich biodiversity they encountered along the way. Their meticulous records of the flora, fauna, and the indigenous tribes they met opened up new possibilities for scientific study and cultural understanding. But perhaps the most significant outcome of their expedition was the profound impact it had on American expansion. The detailed maps they created, along with their first-hand accounts of the fertile lands beyond the Mississippi, sparked a wave of westward migration. Pioneers, lured by the promise of abundant resources and new opportunities, began to settle in these western territories, forever altering the demographic landscape of the nation. Their journey also had profound implications for the understanding of the western territories. Before their expedition, this vast expanse was largely unknown and uncharted. Their exploration brought these lands into the realm of known geography. Their interactions with the Native American tribes provided invaluable insights into their cultures and ways of life, enriching America's cultural tapestry. The Lewis and Clark expedition also set a precedent for future explorations. Their successful navigation and survival in the harsh and unpredictable conditions of the American West demonstrated that such journeys were not just possible, but could yield valuable knowledge and resources. This spurred on further explorations and expeditions, each contributing to the expanding frontier of America's understanding of its own vast lands. Yet, it's important to acknowledge that this expansion came with its own set of consequences. The influx of settlers disrupted the lives of the Native American tribes, leading to conflicts and the erosion of their cultures and ways of life. This dark side of the expedition's impact serves as a reminder of the complex and often painful history of America's growth. The Lewis and Clark expedition, a journey into the unknown, had changed the face of America forever. The echoes of Lewis and Clark's daring journey continue to reverberate across the centuries. Their expedition, commissioned by President Thomas Jefferson at the dawn of the 19th century, marked a significant turning point in the understanding of the vast western territories of the United States. The Lewis and Clark expedition left an indelible mark on the trajectory of America's development. It was more than just a journey of discovery. It was a defining moment that shaped the nation's identity. The comprehensive mapping of the West and the documentation of its diverse flora and fauna propelled subsequent exploration, scientific research, and settlement. The expedition's encounters with various Native American tribes provided valuable insights into their cultures and ways of life, even as it foreshadowed the challenges and conflicts that would arise with the expansion of the American frontier. The Lewis and Clark expedition ignited a spark of curiosity and adventure that would fuel the American spirit for generations to come. It paved the way for pioneers, gold miners, and settlers who ventured into the wilderness, drawn by the promise of opportunity and the allure of the unknown. Their legacy is not confined to the past. It lives on in the vibrant cities and towns that now stand in the territories they traversed, in the national parks that preserve the pristine landscapes they once explored, and in the enduring fascination with their extraordinary journey. In charting a path through the wilderness, Lewis and Clark charted a path for the nation. Their journey was a testament to human resilience, courage, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. It exemplified the spirit of exploration, the hunger to understand the world around us, and the audacity to venture into the unknown. As we reflect on the legacy of the Lewis and Clark expedition, we are reminded of the spirit of exploration and discovery that continues to shape our world today.